time to be added on at the end of the game. This corner comes in, it's a deep delivery. Iorfa contested, it's driven towards goal! And Sheffield Wednesday, through Lee Gregory, have got themselves level. Well, they've been on the back foot for so much of this game, but now we're all square. And it's just the start to the second half that Sheffield Wednesday needed here. Corner came in, Iorfa contesting the header. It could not have fallen any better for Gregory, who thumped it home first time. Sheffield Wednesday's first real moment in which they threatened the Southampton goal, and from it they have drawn themselves level. Gregory with space, able.
Dominic Iorfa trying to stride forward for Sheffield Wednesday. Is there late drama here as the ball is worked in towards Reece James? Now on for Windass, takes a touch, trying to beat his man. Windass hasn't really got a lot of support, goes back for Bannon. Bannon plays it in towards the area. Can Wednesday connect with this? It's rolling around. Will Wednesday force this? There's a right old scramble in there. It's goal! It's gone in! There is late drama. Is it Backinson who gets the final touch? Wednesday make it 1-1. And time was virtually running out. We make a habit of doing this here at Hillsborough when me and John get together. The late show.
My word. Is it Backinson that's got it?
It is.
I couldn't see them.
Studs over the ball. It's cleared away very well indeed from the left back spot, and now Akin for Maywood into Backinson. Backinson is able just to shrug off the attentions placed on him by Regan Slater towards Callum Patterson, who controlled the ball. Was nudged in the back, fell over the ball, gets the free kick. Hull are still protesting as the ball has gone in, and it's a first goal in Sheffield Wednesday colours for Juan Delgado via the biggest deflection. But Sheffield Wednesday capitalised on the fact that Hull completely switched off. The Owls were switched on, no more than Delgado, and the Chilean gets his first goal for Wednesday. Hull 0, Sheffield Wednesday 1, 36th minute of the match.
Well, I have to give Patterson a real pat on the back here. Patterson got a free kick. It was soft, really soft. I can understand Liam Rossini's anger and disappointment, thinking that was never a foul compared to the other fouls that have been going on, the referees played on. However, this time, a quick free kick.
Thought that their day is done. Well, it is really. Hull on for a 4-1 victory as we welcome listeners from the Memorial Ground. So Barnsley 1-1 then with Bristol Rovers. They'd led for a long time as Smith put in by Byers. Smith shooting chance! And Sheffield Wednesday have pulled a goal back. Surely it's only a consolation, but it will be a big moment for Sheffield Wednesday and their supporters to see last season's leading scorer Michael Smith race onto the ball, couple of yards into the penalty area, and he picked his spot as he fired past Matt Ingram and in. But sadly it's a bit too little too late, and Hull City lead by 4-2.
Yes, again, it's a great finish from Smith. Lovely ball in from Byers. Yes, you're right, it's a little bit too late, but you have to go and finish it. At least it makes it, I'm not saying respectable, but it's...
Volks firing one over the top, legs pumping, Patterson volleys. The defender had to make contact. In the end, he beat the goalkeeper to it, Dimitros Goutos, and it's volleyed away from the dead ball line. So Cardiff not looking quite so firm defensively. Palmer gets the throw in to Windass. Windass bends in the cross, hit with a low trajectory. Fletcher's battling for the ball, loses out. It might come in here to Palmer. Now Windass creates some space, a lot of bodies around him. Then Bannon bends.
Yes! Get in there!
And he scored! A brilliant goal from Barry Bannon, who wheels away to the travelling Sheffield Wednesday supporters who are cheering and shouting and partying there. Bannon fist pumps, having scored the goal that he's bent beautifully from just outside the penalty area past a flying Jack Annick, and it's all square in South Wales. Cardiff 1, Wednesday 1.
Yeah, a moment of absolute quality from Barry Bannon. As soon as he's pulled that left peg back, you know what's going to happen. It's ended up no chance for the goalkeeper, Onwick. And we said that Wednesday had been threatening it ever since Vokes has found Windass. The keeper did pull off a fantastic save on that occasion, and now we've got to go for the kill.
Towards Backinson, didn't really want it there, but he'll get it off the return from the goalkeeper. Backinson has nowhere to go, back to his keeper again, kicked away, and Wednesday waiting for Josh Windass to get there, but it was intercepted. Brunt got there ahead of him, Wednesday again regain it. Bannon over the top, just trying to pop it on the lap of one of his teammates. He's managed to work it out towards Windass. Windass puts it over. An opportunity for Patson, heads it back in the middle, and it goes in, and Wednesday get the opening goal. It's Masaba's first for Sheffield Wednesday, a downward header. I think Wednesday have deserved that. They played some nice football. And some nice football there, producing the opening goal in this Carabao Cup second round game against Mansfield Town. It's Wednesday 1, Mansfield 0. Goes inside, and there's a little push there on McGree. And it goes over towards the goalkeeper, who's worked to the left-hand side, and Engel tried an early pass forward, intercepted. Wednesday got it back, Buckley combining with Hendrick, and then he just lofts the ball over towards the right-hand side. Now here's for Maywo.
Oh, he's not going to get that.
He's overcooked, he will. Delgado's just about kept it in play. And he tries to beat the fullback. Still with Delgado. Comes back. Now Barry Bannon moves it inside. Bernard finding Valentin.
One-on-one, go on,
Valentin
take it.
Again to try and take on Engel, but he pushes it on. It's using the pace now. Bernard, who's in the box, tries to clip it back. Wednesday!
Yeah!
And Wednesday score! It's Masaba who scores moments after coming off the bench to replace the injured Josh Windass. But no surprise, the goal comes from Wednesday's right-hand side. The involvement once again of Valentin, playing it on towards Bernard. He screws it back, and it's just a side foot finish there from Masaba, who gives Wednesday the upper hand in this crucial battle with Middlesbrough at the foot of the championship table. Wednesday 1, Middlesbrough 0.
Excellent team goal. Great work, as you said, down that right-hand side. Valentin and Masaba. Well, it was Masaba who was...
Bernard's cross.
It's Bernard's cross, sorry. As you see there, again, that's a great run from Bernard. Finds him on his own, and it goes through the goalkeeper's legs. Wednesday have deserved that.
Masaba takes up a great position as well. He just sort of pulls back from the defenders just to get that extra yard of space, and he takes advantage and puts it away. He just throws it short for Byers. Back again for Patterson, who puts it into the area. Can Wednesday control this? They look like maybe a case for it as Windass tried to take it down. John was convinced there that was a penalty shout. But nobody made a big fuss about it, apart from you.
Well, I think he's gone straight into the back of him.
We'll have a look, see if we get a replay in a minute. Might clear things up, but Cameron Dawson is just hanging on to possession for a moment. He plays it long now, and he's going to try and hit the channel looking for Patterson. He won't win that. Bramall won that initial header. Of course, Bramall was a player that I think he had a trial with Sheffield Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. He ended up going to Arsenal. Bramall, the left back. Anyway, an opportunity to come forward. Wednesday intercept well. And now Diaby plays it through. In towards Bannon, out towards the left-hand side. Masaba's in. Can he finish this? The cross is on, the shot's on. He's ducked the shot. Saved by the keeper. Back to Masaba. Crossed in Wednesday. Michael Smith! The ex-Miller silenced the Rotherham United fans in the Leppings Lane. And Wednesday's goal drought is at an end. They lead against Rotherham United. After having a few goes in it, Masaba cuts it back, and Smith just taps it over the line. It's Wednesday 1, Rotherham United 0.
Very sweet for Smith that in front of the Rotherham supporters. They've been giving him aggro every time he's got the ball, and he's repaid them with a goal.
Delightful ball from Bannon though, working it into Masaba's path down this left channel, gets into the box, cuts towards the goal, gets a shot in, the keeper saves it. He's smart enough, though, just to cut it back the second time, and Michael Smith gets the goal that I think he's really enjoyed, because the Rotherham fans, let's say, didn't enjoy the fact that he left a Championship side to go to League One.
Yeah, well done, Michael Smith. At long last, the goal drought is no more, but having a great game.
Musaba's pulling him away, isn't he, and getting behind the defence on a number of occasions. Go on, George Byers again, another one I think's having a good game in the heart of the Wednesday midfield. Byers, who would have thought it? Players like Windass, Smith, Byers, lads that are already here, could do a good job for you.
Well, Windass is putting a real shift in as well. His work rate's been immense.
Ball just played out towards the right-hand side. It goes forward. Can Wednesday get there? They can. It's now with Masaba. Tries to cut past the defender. Another opportunity will present itself. It's with Smith. No! It's gone through! Michael Smith sticks it away. They were lining up there, and eventually Smith took ownership and found the back of the net. The second goal that Wednesday deserved is ours. They lead against the Millers by 2-0. And this is like watching the team of last season.
Excellent goal. There you see there, we just win it back as Cafu gives it away. And not what a fantastic ball there from Windass, picking out Masaba, is it Masaba? Yep. I think it was. And then, yeah, oh, the goalkeeper's a little bit unlucky. I think it's gone through his legs.
Again though, what a ball from Windass. You said what a game he's had. Masaba played in, and it just comes off. Was that Dominic Iorfa who was up there? The second player, but eventually Smith was the one who was ice cool in front of goal.
Blues with a 4-man wall. It's Windass to have a go! Desperately unlucky, then pounced on by Byers, and Sheffield Wednesday take the lead! George Byers on hand to tap it in after a wonderful strike from Josh Windass clattered the post, and Sheffield Wednesday supporters delirious away to our right-hand side. It left Ruddy clutching thin air, and George Byers in just the right place to stick it away just before half-time. Birmingham City 0, Sheffield Wednesday 1.
Not supported, he's going to have to pump it long. Trying to change directions, he won't find Palmer with that, and Wednesday at walking pace here a little bit. They will get it back though. Buckley does well. Was he fouled? He does get a free kick for us.
It's got to be a roundabout, just inside the area between the 18-yard and the penalty spot. If you can put it down that corridor.
Buckley plays it in. Can we connect with this one? It's cleared away. Johnson's first to it. Plays it back for Buckley. Buckley puts it in the air. It's a high-hanging one. Can we win this? Will it run for Hendricks? Yes! Yes, Jeff Hendricks has managed to get Wednesday a point right at the death. Hendricks slams it in. His first goal for Wednesday. And what a time to get it! And Wednesday with a long punt forward, causing all sorts of mayhem. And the Owls are back on level terms.
Well, he's made an impact.
He has made an impact now, hasn't he?
And Buckley.
Both of them.
So, well, it's not over till it's over. It's a point against the league leaders. That's...
You know, like sometimes we talk about cultured football, that's just a punt up in the air, headed down by Patterson, and then well finished by Hendricks. Ball just works short, then Blackburn get on with things from that stoppage. Wednesday have tied it up though. Liam Palmer getting an early touch, combining with Barry Bannon, and now will play it forward up towards Bailey Cadamartri. Wednesday with Bannon again winning his header, drops it down now for George Byers to take over. Byers tries to ping it in the air, he's looking to switch it for Windass, and then Bannon does exactly that. He kicks it out towards the left hand side and finds Windass. Windass goes inwards towards the area, he tries to put the cross in long, and it's goal! And it's Bailey Cadamartri first in the first team. Cadamartri running through, getting on the end of Windass's cross, A delightful finish. I suppose if you roll back the years, I'm sure there was Windass to Cadamartri for Bradford City. Now it's for Sheffield Wednesday. The Owls lead against Blackburn by a goal to nil.
Oh, that's fantastic for Cadamartri. You know, finished it absolutely superbly. Great work from Windass. That's got to give Cadamartri loads of confidence. He's just found a gap at that near post, side-footed it in. Really pleased for him. Well done.
Well, he's taken his opportunity and he's bagged there. He's shown his promise in the games he's played off the bench. Diaby. Well, Vokes has just elected to go backwards. Dawson puts it to the halfway line. He finds Patterson, brings it down. Doesn't then make the pass, but we might get. It nearly went for Masaba, didn't quite run, but we have kept it alive, and it's with Will Vokes who's pinged it away. It's the shot on. It's a chance now for Johnson. Marvellous mark! It's a bit of Neymar magic for Wednesday. The Owls retake the lead against Blackburn Rovers. Marvin Johnson's first of the season, a day of first. Will it be our second win of the season? The Owls lead Blackburn by 2-1.
And the Blackburn players are complaining. I'm not sure, but my guess is that somebody was blocked because it just opened up for Marvin Johnson. The referee's coming across now. Who's he going to speak to? Who's the ref going to speak to?
Is it because basically Hill and maybe I think it's Patterson, is it?
No, he's booked their manager.
Just look in the area though, look at Hill and Patterson, they're both pulling each other's jersey. I mean, it's not enough to affect anything. They're not really involved in anything there. Hill seemed more bothered after he realised that Johnson had just popped it in the net. Over it goes, headed away by Wednesday. They need to get out there. Will Vokes won the first header. Simonic tries to slam it. It ricochets off. Come on! Windass is running through. Windass goes 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. Still Windass. Windass to make it 3-1. Done it! Another stoppage time goal, and it's a first for Josh Windass. Windass was the man at Wembley. He may well be the man now to make sure of the points for Wednesday against Rovers. The Owls are heading for 4 points from 2 games here at Hillsborough. The recovery starts now, does it? Wednesday 3, Blackburn 1.
Quality goal from Josh. He's carried that ball off the length of the pitch and fired it in. And he left Wallstead for dead. Quality.
He'll be delighted to do that. Back on the score sheet. And he makes the block, doesn't he, in the first? In fact, I think it comes off. Is that Masabri actually hit in the first instance? But Josh Windass running from the halfway line. What about that?
They've thrown everybody forward. And cool as. It was a great finish.
This is a good finish. He sort of draws the keeper to think he's going one way and then pulls it the other.
Yeah. Watch the eyes, watch the eyes.
So, Simpkin will place the ball on the edge of the 6-yard box. It's hammered high up the middle of the pitch by the young goalkeeper. Wesley beaten to it by Will Vokes. Now here's an opportunity, and here's an opportunity for Sheffield Wednesday.
Yes!
Goal! And Wednesday have scored deep into second half added time, and it's Anthony Masaba who latched onto a midfield mistake and went through in quick fire time to fire the ball past Stoke City's young goalkeeper for a magic moment at the end of a turgid game, and Sheffield Wednesday are just a couple of minutes away from 3 huge points here as Anthony Masaba is mobbed by his teammates. It's Stoke 0, Sheffield Wednesday 1.
A great goal. It was a great goal. You know, that was 10 seconds of quality that we've not seen in this game. But if we go away with a 3 points, tying his shoelaces now. Well done. I told you, didn't I?
We're on listen, if you're just tuning in, you're wondering what we're talking about. We've been on shoelace watch all day. To be honest, at times it was the only...
It's out. Surely he's got to score from there. Long throw by Vokes. Hikwe flicks it on Cadamartri into the far post. and it's all level at Carrow Road. Putting his body on the line, Bailey Cadamarteri. In the same week, he signed a new deal with Sheffield Wednesday. The 18-year-old scores again. It's 2 in 3 for Cadamarteri. Wanting it more brave and bold at the far post after the imposing Ihikwe flicked it on.
Fields straight at Cameron Dawson. Here's Barry Bannon. Bannon plays it into the feet of George Byers. Back again for Bannon in the centre circle. Bannon moves it through. It's nicely done.
Give it him.
Gassama.
Give it him.
Gassama has Johnson on the outside. He's playing into the middle. There's 2 or 3 goals. Yes! For Wednesday, turn it home, and it's Bailey Cadamarteri again. His 3rd goal for the first team. He took ownership there, and Wednesday get an equaliser, a vital equaliser against Queen's Park Rangers with 5 minutes to go. It's Wednesday 1, QPR 1.
Great finish from Bailey Cadamarteri. It was difficult to tell. There was about 3 or 4 Wednesday players all around that ball. He's the one who's got the final touch. What an important goal that is.
Gassama's ball in there, and he gets there first, as all good strikers do. Right place, right time. Definitely the right moment.
Yeah, Begovic, no chance.
So the crowd sensing there could...
I mean, the ground would erupt if we happen to pop one in here.
Bannon, will he stand it? Gassama's just out wide, but I can't see him. He has rolled it to Gassama, in fact.
Give him back.
Gassama tries to get away from his man. He's trying the trickery, trying to get on the outside, but I don't think he's going anywhere. Still he has it, Gassama. Why has he done that? Why is he doing this? But he nearly managed to dribble into the box, but now we have lost it. Chair there defensively. That could have been one of those Atinuyu moments there for a second. Dribbling in from the left.
Well, let's hope we put this ball in the box.
So Wednesday get a corner kick. Bannon's going to take it for Sheffield Wednesday. It'll be left-footed, this delivery from Barry Bannon. Can Wednesday finish this one in their favour? It'd be quite the comeback. Bannon puts it over. It's curling in. It's headed away at the front post. Comes back for Barry Bannon. Again, he tries to get the beating of his man. Bannon goes towards the box. Puts it in the air. It's headed in. Hits the post. Yeah! It's there. Wednesday's got it on the rebound. It's been touched in. It's Masaba, I think, who's got it. The ball hit the post. I think it was Fletcher who had the first header. And Wednesday have real joy at the end of this game. Oh, Christmas has come early for Sheffield Wednesday. The lead against QPR by 2 goals to 1 with just 3 minutes of time remaining.
What an amazing last 10 minutes again. Again, we wait until the end of the game to get the goals. How long's left? Just going to make sure they haven't got time. There's about 2 minutes left. He's going to get booked. Who cares?
Bannon does great though, puts it in the air. Is it Fletcher with that header? It is, against the post, but there we are reacting to it from a few yards out. Anthony Masaba, he was the hero at Stoke, he's the hero potentially again here at Hillsborough.
I mean, yeah, Fletcher does well. It's the post, falls to Masaba.
These championship games, John, you see so many like this that could go either way.
Well, both teams have been fragile of recent. So I think the first goal is vital in these games. You know, if we were to score, the roof would come off at the away end.
Great ball through. Here's an opportunity for Wednesday.
Should be,
Got a
should
man
be.
on here. It should be finished.
Yes,
finished.
get in there!
It's Marvin Johnson who fires it in. All of a sudden, Preston's defence parted like the Red Sea. Johnson runs through, and when it needed a finish, there was one. It is Preston 0, Sheffield Wednesday 1.
Quality from Marvin Johnson. He's burst forward, similar to the goal he scored at home against QPR, I think it was. He's found himself alone and his pace has took him all the way 20, 30, 40 yards. And again, he's finished that with aplomb.
No, it's a
Great
really good
finish.
We've seen the replay there. I mean, there were 3 yellow shirts, John, who could have took that one on. Where was the defence for Preston?
Plays it inside from Masaba, back for Bannon. Now Palmer. There's a chance to swap it over towards the left-hand side, and he will find Johnson, but that pass... Well, I thought he would have found him. That was a poor pass, but Wednesday regain it. Gassama trying to get stuck in. He hasn't managed to keep it, though, and Hull City will try and come away with it. They've worked it towards Coyle, who's over on this left-hand side.
Well
down
done,
from the
Bannon.
right. Wednesday, though, again in quickly, closing them down. Palmer puts it in towards Gassama, and there's Masaba, a chance for Fletcher, down he goes! And Wednesday get a strike and score! It's rammed into the net, and it's Johnson getting Wednesday's first goal of 2024. Into the net it goes. Marvin Johnson scores the opening goal for Sheffield Wednesday. Wednesday were appealing for a penalty as Fletcher went down, but Johnson crashes it into the roof of the net. A blockbuster from Johnson. He scored at Preston in our final game of 2023. He gets the first of the new year here. A lucky break perhaps. It comes back for him. He takes no chances. Puts in full power and pace and blasts into the roof of the net. Wednesday 1, Hull City 0. Palmer plays it through, and that's just flicked on. Can Windass get there? Well, it's just guided back in towards Greaves. They've given it away again, though. Wednesday again pressing harder with Palmer. Palmer will get possession.
Well done, Liam.
Back towards Valentin. Valentin plays it back now for Ehekwe. Bannon. Go to the other side. He's managed to see it. And there's Johnson off his chest. Back inside for Gassama. Gassama drops the shoulder, comes inwards, hits it!
Oh!
What a way to get your first goal for Sheffield Wednesday! Brilliant skill there. Jenny Gassama hits it in low and true, bottom corner, 2-0 to Wednesday. What a way to start 2024 from Sheffield Wednesday. They're on fire here. The lead against the Tigers by 2-0.
That is absolute quality. I'm so happy for that lad. He's just bent it right and he's left him without a chance. Matt Ingram had no chance of stopping that ball. What a goal.
I think we were saying privately, having a chat off air, he's going to be the one to score today. We had to wait for the next goal, but he's stuck it away really well.
Well, my mate came down at half-time. He says who's going to score second half.
Sure. I wondered if it had gone out for a second and then come back in. Ball just goes backwards. Palmer.
Well done, Liam
Over
Palmer.
towards Bernard. And now Johnson, invited to go into the space.
He's
and he
motoring
carries it.
down that left-hand
He really
side
is motoring.
again.
He clips it into the centre, heading
Volley.
away. This is a chance. It's
Oh!
Wednesday get a third. Josh Windass. And then he had a little bit of a coming together with Twine as he went past him, but he struck that really sweetly. His second goal of the season. Josh Windass scoring against his dad's old team. And Wednesday enjoying themselves against the Tigers. It's been a while since we beat Hull City. But at the moment, you'd say we're going to beat them 3-0 up with, what, about 20 minutes left. It's headed away, first time, the goalkeeper gets a hand to it.
So Wednesday on the attack. Lively start to the game. Here's Palmer. And Windass is allowed to turn and takes on the shot. What a goal! What a start to this game. Barely a minute played. And Josh Windass has lashed that into the back of the net. He loves the third round of the FA Cup and he loves a goal on a big occasion. They gave him room to turn, and how he punished them. And it goes from Windass, and Ihekwe goes up, and it's in the back of the net. And everybody looks round, but the goal will stand. Ihekwe doesn't really celebrate. It's his flick on. He beat the goalkeeper to it, and it goes in off Romain Sawyers. So it goes down as an own goal by the Cardiff midfield player. And Diaby drives forward again. Gassama. Two defenders across to try to stop him. Tanner can clear. Comes out to Palmer, and Palmer tries his luck. What a goal! Magnificently done by the skipper. Well, not an obvious choice to score a goal like this, Liam Palmer. But this is absolutely fantastic. Tried his luck, and why not? Brilliantly executed. Well, we're into added time, and it goes long, and the flick on sends Malik Wilkes away. He's been desperate for a goal. Will he get it? Yes, he will. Superbly taken. It's his first of the season. He was yearning for a goal. And when the opportunity came, well, this time he took it. Excellent play. What a day for Sheffield Wednesday. An emphatic victory over a side that's beaten them twice this season already.
He's moved it away for Johnson. And Johnson put a telling ball in now. He looks to try and take on his man. Johnson stands it up. Can we get there? Ugbo goes for it. And there's a chance for a free header. It comes back. It's in. Wednesday gets
on.
Hammered in by Windass. A few players having a go at it. And it is like you say, game on now all of a sudden. The game has perhaps changed. A bit of quality from Johnson, got beyond his man, put the cross in, it caused problems, and eventually Windass was decisive. Wednesday 1, Coventry 2.
It's a good challenge.
Who had that header? Was it Masaba, the second one?
Not sure.
It wasn't a good header, the second one. Opo gets up to start with.
Yeah.
Well, Windass
It was Masaba.
Smith. Now Bannon. And now Gassama. And he's done it! J.D. Gassama with the equalising goal for Sheffield Wednesday. And it's one he really deserves. Maybe took a deflection on the way through. But with 6 minutes to play, it's the 20-year-old who comes up with a lifeline for the Owls.
It's a wonderful start for Coventry City. Now to defend it. 80 minutes is a long time to defend it. As Musaba gives it back to Captain Volks. And that's Kadamatari, who has squeezed it through the crowd and in. 10 minutes played. Has Sheffield Wednesday a level.
Of course, there's been talk today in terms of the next step, if you will, in officiating about this blue card and sin bins. What's your take on that? I'll get your thoughts in a minute, because Laird is running forward and he's laid it off out towards the flank, and it was crossed over there by Bakuna. Wednesday have half cleared the lines, and now they've lost it again. Outside the area, strike saved by the goalkeeper. He beats it away, doesn't hang on to it. It's going to come back again. Wednesday need to clear it. They will clear the lines with Bernard.
Yeah, superb save there from Beadle. Did really well.
Bannon is trying to juggle with the ball, but he hasn't brought it properly under control. He gets it back now and stabs it back in towards Johnson. Returns it for Bannon. Bannon, can he pop it through a gap? He has to use Johnson to the side of him, and Wednesday are going backwards here. And it's now with Beadle, who's just outside of his area. Plays it short now for Bernard, and that's worked away towards the right-hand side. On for Valentin. Valentin drops it in towards Baveda. Baveda plays it forward. And now Wednesday will look to try and get the beating of their man. It's gone down the side there from Valentin in towards Paveda. Paveda's in the box. Can he cross this? He's done with them. Crosses it back. No! with the scoring. It's 1-0 to the Owls, and it's Ugbo's first for Sheffield Wednesday. Great work down the side though from Paveda, showed some super skill, and then we just cut it back. And it's just a side-footed effort. He's deserved that as Ugbo. He's come very close in previous games. Finally, he finds the back of the net. And Wednesday, against the run of play, lead Birmingham by a goal to nil.
Yeah, I agree with you. Birmingham looked a better team in the opening 15 minutes or so, but that was a great move from Wednesday. They put passes together, he was confident. A great break down that right-hand side, and Paveda's skill at the end. He put it on a plate for Ugbo. Really pleased for him. Like you said, he's deserved a goal. Hit the woodwork twice in previous games and not had that bit of luck. This time, there we go, 1-0 up. Well done.
Well, he certainly will be. Thank you, Paveda, for the skill. It was great approach work, but he's stroked it home. They haven't made. I sometimes wonder as well with referees whether they actually have an awareness of the players that they're refereeing, you know, the skills that they have, and maybe sometimes they're not quite.
That's a great run from
alive
Johnson.
to the possible challenges that he might possess by getting through there. Ball goes back in towards Barry Bannon. Bannon lays this one short. Wednesday again with Gassama. Gassama, lovely little drag back, and he manages to work it on for Barry Bannon down the side. Crossing opportunity, it stood up in the air. Can we connect with it? And again it's Ugbo rising highest at the back post and converting for Sheffield Wednesday. That second goal has arrived, and it's arrived for Ugbo at the top ends. He really couldn't miss. He made sure it went over the line. The ball was stood up. Was it Johnson, I think it was, with the cross on that far side, and he connects with it as Ugbo, and Wednesday lead Birmingham by 2-0.
Barry Bannon just plays. Johnson stands it up right at the far post. You don't see goals like that nowadays. It was a great cross from Johnson, because he's just took Etheridge right out of the game. Etheridge has come out and caught everything, but he's got no chance. He can't come for that. He's put it in two eyes, lifted it over him, and all he's got to do, and he's rose so well.
Buchanan doesn't quite know what to do, does he? In the end, he sort of uses Buchanan as Ugbo as a launch pad.
Yeah, it's a great lead.
Half an hour gone. Palmer will take the throw for Wednesday, just inside his half. Front of Danny Rohl, up towards Ugbo. Paveda. Bannon in midfield. Bannon.
Oh dear, good job he got that.
Inside to Ihekwe, who finds Ugbo. Now Volks,
nice ball.
Good ball from Volks to get it up towards Johnson. Now here's Musaba. Musaba goes on a run. It's never well. Musaba, that's brilliant.
Go on, carry it.
And the winger carries it down the left. Gets his cross in. It's a chance.
Yes,
and a
get
goal.
in there.
EK Ugbo taps home after a wonderful piece of play from Anthony Musaba on the left. Ugbo couldn't miss. What a big goal that could be. Millwall 0, Sheffield Wednesday 1.
Well, 10 minutes ago we were saying how Musaba, it was very, very quiet. Well, he's just shut me and you up. A moment, 5 seconds of absolute brilliance. Picks the ball up just inside the Millwall half, turns his man, leaves him for dead, gets into the area. Great cross, and there's Ugbo.
What a piece of play by Musaba. You know, as a commentator, if you are going to say that he's a bit of an enigma, you have to praise him when he does something well, and that was absolutely fantastic, that, John. The move on the left and the ball as well, the delivery into the box. It was begging for somebody to get a touch.
No, it was perfect. It was a perfect period of play. We just want to see it more often. He can do it.
Now the referee is coming across to the fourth official here, and he's Bernard underneath it, heads it straight at Esse. Now here's Bannon.
Good
lovely touch from Bannon to find Volks. Now Bannon.
There's Johnson going on his outside. What a
Great
ball
ball
that
from
is.
Bannon to Musaba, who's through. It's Anthony Musaba!
Oh!
What a ball from Barry Bannon! And then the composure from Anthony Musaba to fire into the bottom corner. 2-0 for Sheffield Wednesday at Millwall. What a first half for the Owls.
What an amazing goal that is. Musaba, I thought he'd had one touch too many, and I thought he took it too wide. What a fantastic finish that was in the end. Absolutely superb.
What a ball from Bannon. Wow. Take a bow.
I think there's been 2 shots in this half. 2 shots on goal.
Listen to the home fans, John. They're going home.
Well, I'm glad.
Look at them all. They've all got up. They're off. They've had enough. Never seen so many Cockney walks.
In the corporate areas today, I had Miguel Llera, who was obviously a compatriot and former teammate of Xisco. He was saying he actually got in touch with him, was interested in working with him at the start, didn't really get a bite to that opportunity. As the ball goes into the area, it's Ugbo turns! What a finish! Lovely football from Wednesday, flowing down the right-hand side, and Ike Ugbo turns and sweeps the ball in at the cup end. It's a delightful finish, giving Max O'Leary no chance whatsoever, and that's Wednesday's first real meaningful attack on goal, and they've took that chance, and they lead here after 15 minutes. It's Wednesday 1, Bristol City 0.
Absolute quality from Ugbo, absolute beauty. He turned as soon as fantastic first touch, and his turn swiveled and just fired it in the keeper's bottom right-hand corner. That was a quality goal. Great cross as well from Liam Palmer.
I was going to say it was Palmer. Valentin slides it onto him. Palmer carries on running, and there is Ike Ugbo just turning and swivelling to thrash the ball in past the goalkeeper. But again, that goal demonstrates the flexibility of the system as well, and the shape. It's not just rigid. He doesn't just play as a... I suppose it's picking, isn't it, when to use that skill, and that was an opportunity.
That was when he should have been using it. He's running at him. He's, knows that he's got the beating of him. He's got more pace than him.
Bannon
Great
takes it down. It's come there for Ugbo. Ugbo takes it on. He's managed to find Masaba. He's got a run on the outside, which is Johnson. He's gone towards the box, though. Masaba, does he fancy it himself? He's tried to chink the way through, and again, I'm not sure that's the right choice. We regain it with Bannon, though. Masaba works it away for Johnson. Comes back for Will Vokes, who just struggles with the ball. It now comes up towards Valentin. Nobody wants to strike it yet, though. Palmer. It'll come out wide for Poveda. Poveda looking to try and take on the fullback Pring. Puts it in the air. Is anyone going to attack that ball? It's come back for Johnson, who will hit it now. And it's headed in! And it goes again! It's Ugbo! I said he's deadly in and around the box. We're seeing it once again. The ball was delightful from Johnson, and he just glances it, redirects it, and places it past O'Leary. And Wednesday, just before half-time, regaining the lead, and it's an Ugbo double. Ike Ugbo makes it 2-1 to Sheffield Wednesday.
Well, don't really know what to say about that. He's just there, right time, right place, gets his head to it. I'll tell you who else deserves credit. Pavard out on this right-hand side. He's put a fantastic cross in. It's gone away, it's gone to Marvin Johnson. He's took his time, a great...
On halfway, Nombe goes backwards, and the groans from the Rotherham fans because the counter-attack comes to nothing. Wednesday did regroup well.
Yeah, Gassama was like lightning getting back.
Bannon. Masaba,
look at the space he's got
plenty
here.
of space.
Why didn't he
Here's
turn?
Palmer. Palmer, is he going to slip in Gassama here? He is. It's Jedi Gassama, the former Paris Saint-Germain man, has almost dummied himself there in trying to get away from the attentions of the defender. Wednesday have to regroup themselves now on the edge of the box with Bannon. Nice little turn from Bannon. Bannon clips it in towards Smith. Good defending initially from Ferguson. It's pinballing around off Smith. Now here's Bannon. Bannon in towards the edge of the box, and Masaba. Gassama down the line to Iorfa. Iorfa across, and the goal! It's Ike Ugbo again! He cannot stop scoring. It's his 6th goal in 5 games. The man is on fire. And it's Rotherham United 0, Sheffield Wednesday 1.
Well, that's why I was saying, when you were saying that Smith was coming on, and I'm thinking, is he going to go like for like, and was he take Ugbo off? No, you're not going to take Ugbo off. There he is again, he's in the 6-yard box. Fantastic football from Wednesday, the first time in this second half that we've put a move together like that. And there's your man at the foot, in the 6-yard box, Ugbo.
John, what a January signing he's been. We've said it before. Wednesday could have spent £10 million on a striker and he would not have been able to produce this level of goals.
Stephen Connolly's tuning in from Ireland for an enjoyable commentary, hoping for another good result. Next two games may look tough until you remember that Huddersfield took a point off Leeds, and QPR got their 3 against Leicester. Wednesday going in the box and a slip at the decisive moment there from Poveda. He just lost his footing. Wednesday regained it though. They've just lost it and it's gone for Ugbo. Ugbo cuts it in. It's going to go in. Yes! It's tapped out. The goalkeeper got a hand to it. Hazard wasn't able to keep out Gassama's effort. You know, where there's Hazard, there's danger. Wednesday lead by a goal to 0, and it's Gassama, the Frenchman, on target at the top end.
Well, Gassama deserved that, didn't he, for his run. The Plymouth player slipped, Ugbo's gained it, he's put the ball into the penalty area. And a deft little touch. I mean, the goalkeeper might be upset that he didn't get a full hand, Connor Hazard. But that makes things really, really interesting now.
Yeah, like you say, the goalkeeper does get his hand on it, but not decisive enough. He seems to go down almost in stages. He's not that convincing with that dive, but who cares about... During COVID, when obviously we're watching, everyone's watching at home, aren't they, on the tellies and stuff, and they've got like close-ups of what card's been produced or whatever from the pocket, and you can't see it because we're miles away from it, and we didn't have a replay or monitor at that stage.
You've got good eyes, you can see everyone. I can't even see who's on the ball.
Sometimes say it's impossible, you're guessing. You say I've got good eyes, I've got an eye condition.
Those glasses must have...
They must have, yeah, X-ray vision.
Yeah, good pressure getting there from Bailey though, and then draws a foul. Like you said, the most fouled player on earth. It's all about a good delivery here from Will.
But you do see it, a player who's up front gets nothing all game, then he'll come on and suddenly gets a free kick within seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, it's quite tough to lead the line. It's you don't really, maybe not get your goals, but you do help the team out a lot, especially when you put in the effort like Bailey does week in, week out. So players like that is what other players really need around them.
Free kick from Will Vokes goes over. Can Wednesday connect with this one? They might do, they will do! It's Benny Calamatri in the back post, just sliding the ball home in the right place at the right time. That's kind of what he's all about, really. I think there was an initial touch. Was it Bambo Diaby who got something on it?
Assist from Bambo.
Yeah, just glanced it in towards him. He was standing inside the 6-yard area and it almost seemed to go in slow motion across the goal line. But Wednesday have got the opening goal of the game. It comes from a free kick. We were saying we need to score from some set pieces. How about that one then? In it goes. The defender and the goalkeeper on the line can't keep it out. It's Wednesday 1, Swansea 0.
We were just talking about as well, hard work he puts in and gets no dividends, and he just shows you there that he pops up in the right place at the right time. Great finish.
Is he just like that on the training ground then? Just has that knack of being in the right place?
He's a pest, but he gets in the right place at the right time, and just like that, a goal, 1-0.
Well, Windass will go back to Hekwa. Bannon is deep. The Hekwa now over halfway. Gassama out to the left for Maywell. Michael Smith through the middle.
Again,
Wendy try and find Ugbo, and there's the outstretched boot of Cup to deflect the ball away. QPR down the middle, real lack of quality from them. They certainly seem to me to be a team today that have started not in a high gear and are struggling to get there.
Yeah.
There is dirt, certainly, and John said this at half-time. It's a game for Sheffield Wednesday to win here. They've got to try and up the levels, though. Stay composed, stay concentrated at the back. Try and find a bit. Danny Rohl is going to try and influence things here with a couple of substitutions on the far side of the field. Here's Ugbo.
Chance. Can he get there?
Ball wide to the right for Iorfa. He's overhit, but Iorfa will use his pace to keep it in play. Gassama down the right-hand side. Jinx one way and then the other. He's done brilliantly. Gassama, he cuts the ball back into the middle. Windass is there. It's going to be turned in.
It's gone in!
Gassama with the goal. Didn't know too much about it. QPR failed to clear. Jenny Gassama off the right-hand side, made it in the first place. What a huge goal for Sheffield Wednesday, and their battle to stay in the second tier. The travelling Owls fans erupt, and Sheffield Wednesday have a priceless goal. 59 minutes gone, QPR 0, Sheffield Wednesday 1.
Well, crikey. Oh, that is That is massive. That is massive, and we've got probably the most important 35 minutes of our season in front of us.
I'm not even sure whether it was just a deflection that hit him and went in, or whether he managed to get some kind of considered touch on it. But wow, I mean, whether that changes the changes on the far side.
It was a great build-up, and Gassama did brilliant, and I thought he'd overrun it, I thought he'd overdone it, and we couldn't see the ball because with that many players, whether or not the QPR players have kicked it and it's ricocheted off him.
Potentially Cook, who's tried to make the clearance in there, looked like he was going to, and he's just whacked it off. Throw into QPR. 15 seconds of the 6 minutes added to play. Get it away. Michael Ihekwe.
He's offside. He's not offside.
Patterson through.
Go on.
Gassama's onside. Masaba's in the middle. Wednesday here could seal it. Gassama finds Masaba. Yeah! Sheffield Wednesday will seal a huge 3 points at Loftus Road. The offside flag stays down. Gassama, who got the first one, turns provider, and Anthony Masaba off the bench in the second half will score his first since the middle of February. But most importantly, Sheffield Wednesday will claim 3 huge points in their race for championship survival. What a reaction after Monday. QPR 0, Sheffield Wednesday 2, seconds to go.
We got the reaction Danny Rohl wanted. Superb goal as we broke. A great ball in from Gassama, and Masaba made no mistake. Great finish. I wish they could have done it 10 minutes earlier though.
Well, the whole Wednesday bench was off. The away end is up, and
Will Vokes goes to the other side and puts the corner in now. Can we connect with it? Yeah! We can! Wednesday score, they get one back on this massive night for this football club. We managed to get a goal, and it's Michael Ihekwe, the centre-back, with his first goal of the season. And how precious could that be? Wednesday 1, Norwich 2, and it's a goal, our first from a corner this season.
Well, yeah, just saw him rise. Not sure.
Corner then goes over. Can Wednesday do the same again from the side? Wednesday can go in! What a huge night for Sheffield Wednesday! What a story! And Wednesday have come back from 2-0 down. The Canaries are not singing anymore. Wow, what a night! What a comeback! What a club!
2 goals from 2 corners, and we haven't had one all year.
It's almost identical. It's Michael Smith this time. Oh wow! Well, Smithy's not had a goal-scoring season by his standards, but boy, has he picked his moments. It's the 2 former Millers that have got Wednesday's goals tonight.
I think he might actually have a blooded nose. Fox's corner in towards Windass at the near post, but Windass couldn't do much with it. Blackburn can counter-attack here. Good ball down the right-hand side. This is dangerous. It's played in towards Dolan. Dolan's got a man on the overlapping Callum Britton, the former Barnsley man.
Brilliant from Bannon.
From Barry Bannon, though. Wins it back for the Owls. Now here's Masaba, still deep inside his own half. Good ball to find Will Volks, who will just hoop that one clear.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, Will he get onto it?
After it, keeper's come a long way out of his box here and heads it to a teammate. Good pressing though from Masaba. Wins it back. Windass tries.
What a goal! Yes! What a goal!
It's a magic for Sheffield Wednesday. The away end explodes here at Ewood Park. It is absolutely fantastic from Josh Windass. Keeper off his line, and he just flicks it over his head. It is brilliant, and it is Blackburn 0, Sheffield Wednesday 1.
What do you say? What do you say to that? That was one of the best goals I've ever seen. Absolutely superb from Windass. Goalkeeper's made a massive error. Not got it.
Wow, what a start for Sheffield Wednesday, on the front foot just as they were against Stoke. Last week they couldn't get the breakthrough, and now a moment of pure class from Josh Windass has given them the breakthrough here at Blackburn. Keeper off his line. How far was Windass out? 40 yards, John, maybe more?
Something like that, yeah.
And he's loved the keeper with one touch. He could not have hit that any better, Josh Windass.
Well, I don't think I've ever wished my life away, but I wish it was about 2:30.
So Wednesday, just to keep you up to date, had to take Ihekwa off, replaced by Diaby in the first half. Now Diaby having to be replaced by Dominic Iorfa. This is good play from Will Volk.
2 against 2.
Ugbo. It is 2 against 2. Ugbo running alongside Musaba, who gets possession now. Windass in the middle. Played it towards Windass. Here's a chance.
Oh, my word!
It's Marvin Johnson at the far post, who hammers it home in front of the 7,000 Wednesday fans. What a moment for the Owls. 58 minutes into this game. A counter-attack finished by Marvin Johnson. It is Blackburn 1, Sheffield Wednesday 2.
Well, that came out of nowhere, didn't it? That came from absolutely out of nowhere, but what a fantastic build-up, fantastic goal.
Will Volks did a fantastic job there.
Yeah.
He's down injured, but his winning of the ball in midfield released that move.
God, physios are coming back on again.
Well, there's going to be about 20 minutes of stoppage time at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to have a look on the app and see where we are in the league, because it'll look good.
But there was a cracking ball in from this right-hand side by Musaba. I thought it was going to go in towards Windass. It was ahead of Windass and on a plate for Marvin Johnson.
Yeah, he's still got work to do, hasn't he, though? He's still got work to do. It's a great goal.
Well, listen to that away end. They'll have been desperate to see a goal at that end. They've got one now. They've got the noses in front, John. They've got an hour plus, maybe another hour after it in stoppage time, but they've got half an hour plus whatever stoppage time there is to go on and win the title by Christmas. And in the end, there's been a title battle because Leicester.
Oh, he's gone on!
The goalkeeper's going to score!
Yes!
Oh,
Get in!
One of the worst own goals you will ever see, but for Sheffield Wednesday, it's one of the best. A throwback to the keeper. He's tried to kick it away. He's had an air shot, and all he's done is slice it into his own goal. It's a complete gift, and Sheffield Wednesday's fans don't care. Blackburn 1, Sheffield Wednesday 3.
I'm going to support the goalkeeper a little bit. That had an amazing bounce as he went to kick it, and he just caught it slightly, and it's just gone and spun. And I thought he's given up, and he just crept into the net.
What a time for a goal like that, John,
well,
in the season.
The gods are looking down on us, because that unbelievable goal from Windass, great goal. The second one, and then a complete gift.
I'm an atheist, John, but I'm starting to wonder if there's a footballing god. I was at the New York yesterday. They put a late flag up to deny Birmingham a late goal. It was so late, that flag. And then that from Ainsley Pearce today makes you wonder whether someone's just looking down on Sheffield Wednesday this weekend.
He's done some really good deliveries in recent weeks that has certainly troubled the opposition, and it's led to a few goals. Certainly in that one game it did anyway. Headed back into the box there by Will.
Oh,
the rebounds, there's a chance! Yes! And the second time of it! Musaba scores it! It looked like he might have blown it, he missed his kick, but it came back for him, and he was able to seize the moment, to seize the day. And how big a goal could that be for Sheffield Wednesday? We've seen some miracles here at Hillsborough in the past, and we just witnessed another one. It's Wednesday 1, West Brom 0.
That is exactly what we needed. Exactly.
Yeah, he has got brought to you right, but just tell us about the lead-up and how that came about.
Ball's gone in. It's got headed. It's got cleared, but only as far as Volks, who's headed it back in. I think Windus has had the first shot. Great shot. The keeper's pulled. Alex Palmer's pulled off a great save. I think he's had 2 goals at it, but he's put it in. That's all that counts.
He bowls it out towards the left-hand side, and now Townsend takes it down. Will Vokes puts pressure on. And they're going back towards their own box here. Kippery back towards Alex Palmer, who slides it away on the right-hand side now with Furlong. Well, again, they've given it away. Wednesday forcing mistakes from them as Will Vokes slides it in now for Anthony Masaba, trying to get away from 2 or 3. He goes through. Masaba, it doesn't quite stick with him. He goes down. Yeah! Oh, smashing it home. Wednesday were looking for a penalty. It came back for Iki Ogbo. And Wednesday may have done it again. We had Mission Impossible last season. Is this Mission Impossible too? As Wednesday stay in the Championship. Certainly it's a grand finale to our final game here at Hillsborough this season. Wednesday lead the Albion by 2-0.
What a goal from Ogbo. I think everybody stopped to look at the referee, think, is he going to give a penalty? And guess who didn't stop? Iki Ogbo smashed it in. Like a goal we scored not long ago where Ogbo took advantage of that. What a start to the second half.
What did I say in less than 2 minutes? About time Iki Ogbo got a goal. Well, right on cue.
A great run from Masaba, 1-2. He's got 5 players round him. No, it's never a penalty, but
he just misses his kick, doesn't he?
Everybody stops. Everybody stops apart from Ogbo.
Yeah. Great finish from Iki Ogbo.
We desperately needed that little zone. We've come out all guns blazing at the start.
And there's been a goal in the Huddersfield game against... Slides it back in towards Rukoshalu. The Turk will pass it inside again for Mowat. Mowat moves it away. Done well to work it over now towards this right-hand side. It's a crossing opportunity. It goes over, headed away by Bernard. Can Wednesday get the second ball? They can with Iki Ogbo, and now they will with Will Vokes. Trying to drive forward. He's going to let Masaba take over and use his energy and pace. Looks to keep on running. It's with Masaba. Can Wednesday join him and get somebody in the box for him? He goes down, slides, he'll get back up again and moves it back towards Will Vokes. Palmer leaves it.
Shoots!
Goes in towards Bannon. Bannon lets rip, saves, follow on, put it in! Yeah! On the wing! It's 3-0 Sheffield Wednesday! We can surely relax now! My voice has gone away, but I don't really care. What a day it's been here at Hillsborough. This is a way to finish a home programme off with the season. It's not quite 5-star Sheffield Wednesday, but it's 3-0 Sheffield Wednesday.
This is possibly the best 45 minutes of the season. They were, from half-time, it's been absolutely different class. Absolutely. I'm going out tonight.
You're going out.
No doubt
a good one.
about it.
Yep, it's going to be a good night around Sheffield.
I mean, Windass, I know it looks easy. You know, there's a full house and he's got to tap it in. And he's come out to him and he's gone with it. He's just done it perfectly. He had to wait for it. He didn't want to go too soon. It was just perfect. I know he made it look easy, but it wasn't that easy. I think there's 3 changes. I think the 3 forwards will come off.
They've just made a change, haven't they? As
Bernard slips it through towards Ogbo. Now Bannon moves it across towards the right-hand side. Here is Palmer. Palmer's in a really good position here. Palmer slips it down the right-hand side towards Windass. Now Bannon with a great ball in. Here's an opportunity. Palmer scores! Liam Palmer has scored for Sheffield Wednesday from a really difficult angle. It was brilliant from Bannon to find him. And on his 435th appearance for Sheffield Wednesday, Liam Palmer gets a massive goal. Sunderland 0, Sheffield Wednesday 1.
Well, you look at that. I mean, that's where you want Barry Bannon in the penalty area to do things like that. Great little pass. Palmer goes in, sticks it in the goal. Fantastic. I'm looking now and thinking, right now, next 10 minutes, don't be silly, get into the half time, because I think there's not going to be a lot of fight in Sunderland. But again, if you're in front, go for the jugular. Try and get the next goal. Try and kill it off. If you get two and then you get third one, that's his game over.
It's so good that it's Liam Palmer as well. Man has just been through everything with Sheffield Wednesday over the year.
Yeah.
After that defeat at Middlesbrough, they wouldn't have believed you. But that's where Wednesday are at the moment. As things stand, Huddersfield and Birmingham will be joining Rotherham in League One. But still a lot of time to go. It's 0-0 in the other games involving Birmingham and Plymouth. Here's a chance for Valentin. Valentin gets into a good place. Pulled back, it's 2-0! Yeah. It's Josh Windass who fires in from the edge of the 6-yard box, and that could be it for Sheffield Wednesday. Windass fires in from close range. He celebrates with the Wednesday fans. The Owls 2-0 up and heading for Championship survival. Sunderland 0, Owls 2.
Valentin again, raiding down that right-hand side. He's got the fullback on toast. He's gone past him, cut back. It looked as though, you know, there was an handball in there, and then it's gone straight to Windass. 6 yards out, no mistake, sticks it in the goal. That's 2-0. I think we get to half time now. They'll come out. Listen, I think that's your 2-0 what you needed, and that's really what's going to actually. I can see these people either going for a drink quick or whatever. They look like they're going out, but that's what you need. That's what you needed before the game started. 2-0 at half time, only needing a point. Listen, they've got to score 3 goals to win you.
Well, if Wednesday, well, they've got to finish the job.
They don't. So a lot has got to be praised for the players. And again, you're looking at everything there, and it's important then from this situation that we don't get back into this situation, if you know what I mean, or we don't have to go back into it too many times.
Blackburn have won their game. They are safe. So is Sheffield Wednesday. Yep. Full-time whistle. Danny Rohl jumps for joy and celebrates with his staff. Wednesday have won 2-0 and they stay in the Championship. After weeks and weeks and weeks of fighting and clawing, the German manager Danny Rohl punches the air, looks up to the skies. He has done it, his team have done it, and Wednesday are staying up. They survive with a win here at Sunderland. It is job done.